Despite claiming for 3 years that his hands were tied when it came to border security after doing away with Trump-era border policies, a looming election likely helped change President Biden's mind as he closes the border to illegal crossers at midnight tonight. Polls suggest there is support for border measures once denounced by Democrats and championed by former President Trump after the number of people crossing into the country reached record levels during the Biden administration. Fox's Jackie Heinrich reports from the White House.
This action will help us gain control of our border, restore order into the process.
It's a reversal from this in January and this in April of last year.
It is my testimony that the border is secure.
5 months out from the election, President Biden has temporarily shut down the U.S. asylum system with executive powers, effective at midnight, until illegal crossings dip below an average of 1,500 per day. Those who cross anyway will be deported within hours to days unless they're an unaccompanied minor, meet a heightened standard of credible fear, or have other lawful permission to enter, such as through the CBP One app. Republicans, pointing to the 8 million illegal crossings under Biden, decry the timing.
It's a little late. You can't make this cat walk backwards.
This stunt is not going to save your political life.
Look, I'm not going to bash improvements in policy, but the politics of it are really obvious.
Parts of Biden's base similarly upset, including progressives and immigration advocacy groups. The ACLU is suing, saying it will severely restrict people's legal right to seek asylum, putting tens of thousands of lives at risk. A concern Biden also had when Trump used the same statute to ban migrants from Muslim countries until the courts blocked it.
They're sitting in squalor on the other side of the river.
Biden today defending his choice.
For those who say the steps I've taken are too strict, I say to you that be patient. And goodwill of American people are wearing thin right now. Doing nothing is not an option. We have to act.
For years, Republicans insisted again and again and again that the border was in crisis. But when they had the opportunity to correct it, they killed the strongest bipartisan bill Congress has seen in decades.
Biden framed his decision as leadership in the face of Republican opposition led by Trump, who wants to weaponize the issue in the election. Trump said today on Truth Social that Biden was making this move for show because he knows there's a debate coming up in 3 weeks. At the White House, Jackie Heinrich, Fox News.